So yesterday I woke up to this email and it completely changed my mood for the day. So imagine you wake up in the morning and your job say, starting November, you are taking a 30% pay cut. You like, you like, hold on, player, hold on. So this is what I seen. Upcoming changes to membership in the iOS app. Patreon. Apple is requiring that Patreon use their in-app purchase system and remove all other billing systems in the Patreon iOS app by November 2024. That means that starting November, new membership purchase in the iOS app will be subjected to 30% App Store fee. Not 10%, not 5%, not 20, but 30%. First, we want to clear one thing. First, we want to be clear about one thing. This will not impact your existing memberships at all. Apple App Store fee only applies to new members that started and began of November. You will have full control over how Apple apply the fee. You can either maintain. Let me go see if I go closer. Well, I ain't even going. There we go. You will have full control. That's too much. Okay, see, that's what happened when I try to do too much. Let me not do that. And there we go. You have full control over how Apple fee is applied. You can either maintain earnings by setting a higher price for new memberships in the iOS app or absorb the app fee yourself. Not recommended. We don't recommend that. You can control how you basically want it in the settings. You don't need to take any actions to continue the earnings by the iOS app. By default, you don't have to do anything. Your tier price displayed in the iOS app will automatically increase to offset the App Store fee. Your price on a web and Android will not be affected. So much to talk about. We'll let you know. We know how much you depends on Patreon. Understand how disruptive this change is. We're working on finding every possible way, control, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Ladies and gents, players and pimps. Apple, you guys are lame as HEE hockey sticks for this move because you're already $1 trillion. How much is Apple worth right now? I know they're over $1 trillion. It was approaching $2 trillion last year. I haven't looked at them in a while. They are $3+ trillion. $3.3 trillion market cap. Come on, dog. So y'all over a $3 trillion company. And y'all, I guess y'all didn't get rich by being nice. Y'all trying to strong arm people. So I don't know how is this legal, because it's like if Patreon don't do this, then we can possibly remove y'all app from the App Store. So y'all really on some Donald Trump mixed with Suge Knight. Like, this how it's going to go wherever y'all like it or not. And as a creator that have a income that I pay employees, that I pay for a lifestyle, to be cut possibly 30% is the wrong answer. And to charge my members higher. So for those that don't know, I'm probably posting this on my personal channel. So I'm Lando Success on this channel. My other channel is Top Sports Debate. That is a YouTube channel where I provide sports betting across the world, all different sports. I'm good at hockey. I'm good at baseball. Everything you can think of. Last year, as a $100 bettor, using every single one of my bets, you made over $12,000 with football last year. Membership only $25 a month. So if you guys want to go over there, go. Football coming. So it's over there, right? Since I do this, and I was doing it for free for a year, and I realized I wasn't making enough money. I couldn't do it. I'm like, hey, y'all, I got to charge. So I started at $20, and every year, every January 1st, I only raise it up $5. And I realized my competitors, their average is about $50 a month. So I'm half of what my competitors are, and I'm better than my competitors. So you get good value there, and I have other people within my network that provide bets that have won people a lot of money. And first you want to be mad at Patreon, but unfortunately, this is not a Patreon thing. This is an Apple greed. So next, everybody's like, well, Discord. Move to Discord. Because in my industry, that is what most sports cappers do. They're on Discord. I never used Discord a day in my life. I don't get it. It looked like an Android thing. It's confusing. So I'm not too excited about Discord. But people saying do it, let me check out the fee. I seen the fee is like probably 10%. So I could save 20. That's on surface until I go in and I had to learn that. I had to switch all members over. So it's like, okay, let's think of Discord. Then I just got a phone with my boy and we talking like, yo, you might need to X both of them out and just go direct website. And take away that fee, and it just cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars to go direct website and probably an app to do it the correct way. So it's a tough situation to be in. I trust Patreon team. Patreon have a great team of people there that listen to the creators and what the creators want. And you look at it like this. Patreon, they charge 8%. So if say you make $1,000 a month, 8% is $80. Now it's going from $80 to $300 because Apple want there. And I don't know if that include Patreon 8% or how does that even work now. So it's a big thing now. The good thing is the people that's already members don't have to worry about it. So keep your membership. If you miss payment, I don't know if they kick you to that new one. And this is only for iOS people. So if you're already a member, you're good. Second, if you backdoor the app and just go directly to the website instead of downloading Patreon app and then doing it through Apple, it's a difference. So it save you money right there. So we have a few different options on how you should do it. But I wanted to just talk as a creator and talk to other creators and see like what's y'all vibes on this. So let's pull up what the I believe it's the owner or somebody important of value on YouTube. He had posted a video and he like, look, y'all, let's talk about it.
Okay, so here's what's going on. Apple has their own payment system called in-app purchases, and they are requiring that Patreon use their payment system, in-app purchases, instead of our payment and billing systems in the Patreon app starting in November of this year. If we don't do this, Apple might kick us out of the App Store, which would be terrible for creators and terrible for Patreon because iOS is actually now the most used platform for communities on Patreon. Okay, so here's what this means for creators. First, Apple is going to be applying their 30% App Store fee to all new memberships purchased in Patreon's iOS app. 30%. For reference, Patreon's platform fee for all of Patreon is 8% for most creators. So this is almost 4 times what Patreon charges. This doesn't affect your current members at all. They won't see any changes and they won't have to pay a cent more. But 30% for new memberships is still a heavy fee. And so we have a plan for this, and I'll get into that in a minute. The second change is that Apple is no longer supporting our older billing models after this November. Billing models like charge upfront, non-charge upfront, and per creation. And Apple has made it clear that if creators continue using those billing models or disable transactions in the iOS app, then Patreon is at risk of having the entire app removed from the App Store for all creators.
So you hear what he said. That is crazy. What's y'all thoughts in the comments? So it's like you have an option as a creator. My option is to take the 30% L when it come down to Apple, which probably a majority of people going to subscribe from the app, or you charge 30% more. So since my subscription is $25 a month, that would be extra at $7.50. So it'll go from $25 to $32.50. So it's like, what? And if the people that's not in the community, what would y'all do in this situation? Would you charge the new people more? Because at least your members is good. That's already there. But the new people got to take that L. So I just wanted to vent a little bit about what's going on in the community. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments.